Well, we are going to toss it out to Cave Creek back up for Field Trip Friday. Jamie is at Watson's Hat Shop and looking good this morning, cowgirl.
Good morning. Good morning, ma'am. How you doing? I am at Watson's Hat Shop, and look at this beautiful hat box. I mean, doesn't this just take you back in time? I just want this hat box in my closet. But if you're in Cave Creek, you have to have the perfect hat, and this guy knows how to do it. Eric Watson has been messing with hats since he was 12 years old. You started taking them apart. Why?
Well, I loved Indiana Jones as a kid, and what kid didn't back then? And so I couldn't find a good Indy hat, and I decided I was going to find some old hats and make them look like Indiana Jones's, and that's what I started doing. And then I kind of fell in love with the art of hat making. And at that young of an age, and my mom would take me around to antique shops to find old equipment and old hat shops that were still in existence.
Here you go. And now you have the beautiful hat shop today, all custom work. I want to show this piece of, it looks like old equipment, but this, you use this today. What is this?
Yes, this is called a conformateur. These were actually made in Paris, France, and they're well over 120 years old. And we still use it today to take an impression of the customer's head shape.
And get the exact perfect fit. Now, these hats are all custom, as you heard. They go from about 350 to, what did Kenny Chesney get?
He had one of our classics, it was 1600.
1600, but you know, he went low end. You could go all the way up to 3, maybe 5 if you wanted all the extra bells and whistles. And, you know, if you have a hat that you already love, that you think looks a little funny on you, Eric can fix that for you. He has something called the boiler. The boiler. I thought he was gonna make me some fried chicken, but no, this is the way he can tweak a hat to make it perfectly fit your head. And tell me a little bit about this process.
Well, this is actually a brim mold here, and we're placing this fedora hat inside it, and then we're actually gonna take it and we're gonna place it over here.
All right, let's go ahead and do that.
Here's some of our stuff.
So we'll soften the hat by giving it a little steam.
Right. So hopefully the pressure's up high enough. So
It's like an iron.
correct. So you can actually hear the steam there. And what that does is this actually forms and molds this along the brim mold that it sits in here. And then once we do that, then it'll set the shape of the brim of the hat.
Wow. And then you'll have the exact perfect fit. So I'll have to plop that hat on my head. And we have to say congrats to Eric, because he's been here not even 3 years yet. Already moving out of this shop and moving down the road. Where are you going?
We're going to be heading to Stagecoach Village, and that's located next to the Indigo Crow restaurant. So we'll actually have a new beautiful hat shop there. It'll be all based off of the early 1900s when you come in. So very classy.
Congratulations to you.
Thank
you
you.
know where to find all your hat dreams come true right here at the Watson Hat Shop. We are watching Good Morning Arizona.